back to cottrells hunting and trapping outdoors. This is the first day of rifle season here in West Virginia, and I'm set up here on the ridge, up at our farm in the two-man ladder stand. I'm going to watch this ridge right here, and when it gets a little bit more daylight, I will turn you around here and show you what I'm looking at here today. Y'all come along with me on this hunt, and hopefully we see something today. But anyhow, this is what I'm looking at. I'm on a big long ridge here. I've got a flat down below me here, and then I've got this right out here, a flat coming around the hill here, and then the rest of the ridge out that way. It's about 10 till 7 now. We'll sit in here and wait. It's about 28 degrees here this morning. Well, it's about 8 o'clock. I just seen a doe and a little one. That's all I've seen so far. It's just my dad and my brother and myself hunting today, so couldn't get the young'uns out of bed. So I'm going to sit up here. I'll probably sit here all day. Today I brought me some snacks here in my pack. I'm just going to sit in here and see what happens. Enjoy God's creation. They say tomorrow it's supposed to rain pretty bad around here, so I'll probably end up going to my shanty tomorrow, unless I get one today. Well, it's 9 o'clock, and I did see another doe here. About 8:30, I got her on film here. You've seen her. But that's all I've seen so far. And the turkeys back here behind me, they're gobbling over across the road here. So that's pretty neat here. And the turkeys gobbled this time of year. I'm going to hang in here, and like I said, I'll probably sit here all day. I'm in a pretty good place here. Well, it's about noon here, and I've seen 9 deer so far, and one of them was a little spike out that way, out the ridge here. But I wasn't going to shoot him, so I'm going to sit in here till dark. I will keep y'all updated. The spike I seen, he come from that way out there. He come up over the hill right here, and then he come out on the ridge right there. I could have shot him if I wanted to, but I didn't want to take one that small. So I'm going to sit here, and maybe there'll be something bigger. been sitting in here all day. I've seen 9 deer so far today and all kind of squirrels. And I seen one spike, but I didn't take it. But I'm going to sit here till dark, and then that'll be the extent of the first day. If I have any action, I will turn you back on. Well, it's the second morning of deer season here in West Virginia, and I woke up to rain. I was going to go up behind my dad's and set in a tree stand up there where I did a lot of my bow hunting, but I'm not going out and getting soaked, so we're going up to the farm and get in the hunting shanty, and I'll hunt out of there today. Or maybe if it quits raining this evening, I will go back in behind my dad's and get in a tree stand and sit in there for a little bit. But I really think it's supposed to do this all day. So I'm headed up to the farm now, and we will get up there in the shanty and see what we can do. You cannot get a deer if you stay in bed in the morning. So I'm going to hunt as much as I can while I'm off this week. But anyhow, I'll catch back up with you up there at the hunting shanty. And I might even do some video going up the hollow where our hunting camp is. Well, this is the hollow up at the farm where we hunt at, our property is. And you've seen the cabin back on the hill, but this is the way we have to go to get up there to it. And we're about, I think we're a mile back up this hollow before we get to the farm up here. So you all can just ride around with me here, and hopefully, like I said, we get up here and we get set down up in here and we see a buck today. You got to be out to try to get them. You can't be sitting on the couch and expect to get something if you want to be out hunting. So I'm going up here. I know this isn't an ideal day with the pouring the rain down, but we're going to try it and see, and hopefully we see something with horns and we get a crack at it. But we'll see. Well, I made it up here today. It's raining and I didn't want to sit out and get wet. I've got an eye, it's swelled up. It was a hurting yesterday, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to let that keep me at home. So we're going to sit in here and maybe we'll see something and maybe we won't. But this will keep me in out of the weather, and maybe we'll see a buck in this hollow. I know yesterday I might have heard 10 shots all day. So, and I sat all day out there. So we'll see what happens here. This is the second day. This is November the 26th, I believe. So we will see what happens. I take that back. It's November the 25th. So we'll see if we get her done today. If I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. But I can't get one sitting in the house. So we'll see what we do here. Well, it's 11 o'clock here, and I haven't seen anything yet today. It hadn't let up raining. It's been raining ever since I got here this morning, so I don't know if I will see anything or not, but we're going to keep trying, and I've got the rest of the week, so hopefully I can at least maybe get one with my rifle here. It been kind of slow this morning. I will give you an update on what happened yesterday. I ended up seeing about 20 deer yesterday here, and one of them was a spike, which I decided not to take. I want something a little bit bigger than that, but I'm not going to be too awful picky. I'm not a trophy hunter, so I will, if something comes out and it has a rack on it, I will, if given the opportunity, I will take it. So just stick with me here, and this is still the first week of season. Well, I made it up to the cabin. I had to check our mouse traps because we have a rodent problem in this place, and we didn't catch anything. So I walked up here, and I'm soaked. I did see 5 deer on the way up, so I'm gonna continue on around that way and just still hunt my way off the hill, and maybe I'll see some. But the rain's still coming down up here. Well, I'm going to head to the house. This is the extent of my hunting today. It's a little bit after 12, about quarter after 12, so I'm going to head off the hill this other way and hunt my way off the hill back to the Kubota and head in for today. I walked up here on the hill from out this way, and I did see 5 deer coming up here. But it's raining and bad, and I think it's supposed to rain the rest of the day and quit here overnight, and then about a 60% chance of rain tomorrow. So I will catch back up with you tomorrow unless I shoot something going off the hill here, and I will show you what it is if I happen to get one going off the hill here. So this is the second day of deer season here in West Virginia. Well, this is the third day of season, and I just come up here behind my dad's house, and as I was riding a 4-wheeler on the hill, I seen a 4 or a 6 point, I don't know how big it was, and I parked the 4-wheeler, and I'm walking on the hill now. So I've been off the 4-wheeler 5 minutes and seen 2 deer already. So hopefully this is going to be a good morning. I will catch back up with you later. Well, I just come across some bobcat scat, and it's fresh. So I know I've got a bobcat to trap back here. You can see a track right there, and then got a track right there. That's a bobcat. So I do have some bobcats to trap back here, so that's a good sign. When I'm out deer hunting, I look for places to trap as well. So he was in here. You can see where he scuffed the ground up there. Well, I made it down to my tree stand. This wind, it's starting to pick up, so I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting in my tree stand, but I'm going to sit in here for a little while and watch. This is where I was bow hunting here about a week ago and had these bucks come in here. But I no more and got on the hill this morning and I seen a 4 or 6 point and didn't even have my gun loaded, so that's just the way it goes. And then I hadn't been on the hill 5 minutes, I seen one other deer. So hopefully after this weather breaks out of here, they start moving a little bit and we have some action here. But this is the 3rd day of season. It's been raining this morning here and I'm just going to keep after it. I'm soaked and I'm not going in. So I will catch back up with you here a little bit later. Well, I moved out here on this right of way. I don't think I want to be sitting in a tree with 28 mile an hour winds gusting. They say it's supposed to get that bad here, so the wind has picked up and it cooled off a little bit here. So I moved out here. I'm sitting on our bench here watching this right away. So I will put you on my little tripod here and we'll sit here and we'll watch together. Maybe a big old buck will come across this right away. But I was hunting right out that way and I've got a tree stand out there and that wind picked up, so I moved out here to the bench. So I feel a little bit safer here. No deer's worth getting hurt over. Well, I'm out here on the right of way. I'm going to sit here till dark. It's about 3:30, so hopefully I see something come out down in there and maybe I can get a shot at it. But this wind here today has been very brutal, and well, it blew so hard I had to get out of my tree stand and it's just right out there. But I'm back in here for the evening hunt and hopefully I see something with horns here tonight. Well, I could have shot a little spike. He had spikes about that long. He came right in here, right behind me, or right beside me here. You got him on, I got him on film, so I hope you enjoyed that. Pretty neat. I'm not going to shoot a little buck like that. He deserves to have a chance to get bigger. Well, it's not my biggest, but I was coming off the hill to go to the four-wheeler, and I jumped this deer coming off the hill right up there, and I shot at him, and when I got down here, he was standing here, and I put another one in him. So he's only a 5-point, but I'm happy with it. This is what the good Lord gave me, and I will get him taken care of, and he will be meat in the freezer for my family and I. Well, my deer season's over with until muzzleloading season. since we have a 2-buck limit here in West Virginia, which I'm fine with that, I will not be taking my rifle out anymore this season. I can go out and kill a doe if I want to, and I might do that or just wait till doe season comes in. But I got it done there last night. I got me a 5-point. No, it's not the biggest buck I have ever gotten, but I really wasn't horn hunting. I wanted to put some meat in the freezer, and I got the opportunity. The last couple days I had gotten soaked every time I was out there, and last night it all come together, and I finally got a crack at this one, and I got it. So now it's on to trapping. I'm going over to my dad's place, and I'm going to set out about a half a dozen traps. I've been seeing some bobcats on trail cam and a couple coyotes, so we'll go over there and we'll put these traps out, and that will be the remainder of my first week of deer camp here in West Virginia. Well, right here's the first set of the year, and I set right off this path right here. I've got a trail camera just right up there, and every time I check that trail camera, I'm getting a picture of a big bobcat. So I come in. Years ago, I caught a bobcat right here, so I decided to set a trap back in here. And what that is, it's a double dirt hole set. I got a hole right there and a hole right there. And one hole has the bait in it, this one has the bait in it, and this one has the lure in it. So I set this here. Hopefully we connect here. I've got it chained off to that log there, and we'll see what happens here. I'm only going to put in about a half a dozen sets today, so we'll see what we have happen here. Well, I'm headed over today to check my traps. This is the first trap check of the year for me. I set out 6 traps there yesterday, and we'll go over here and see if I got anything. It's a cold morning here. It's 31 degrees, and we got some snow overnight, a little bit of snow, a skift of snow. So hopefully I got something in my traps up here, and we'll go check them. I'll take you along with me. If you're out deer hunting today, I wish you luck, and I hope y'all get something. But anyhow, I'm headed over to my dad's, and this is just some of the ride over there. He lives about 1.5 miles from my house, 2 miles. But I'm going over here and, like I said, check my traps, and I just want you all to keep the National Guardsman's family in your prayers that lost her life because of the shooting in Washington, D.C. the other day. We had found out there last night that she lost her battle with this gunshot that she sustained in this attack down in Washington. And why this is so concerning to me is Matthew, my oldest son, he has to go down there the first of the year. He'll be going down there for his deployment. So just keep him in your prayers if you believe in that. And I just ask that y'all remember him as he has to go down there for 3 months. And I ask that you remember the lady's family that lost her life there yesterday. Well, I'm heading back home. I didn't catch nothing. I didn't even have any action around my traps, but that's fine. They have to soak for a couple days sometimes before you do have any action. My dad had come off the hill from hunting, and he missed a pretty nice buck with his rifle, and then his rifle broke, so he had to come to the house and get another gun. So he's headed back on the hill, and hopefully they get something. But I didn't catch no coyotes or bobcats, so we'll try again tomorrow. Well, I'm headed down the road here. I gotta go pick some stuff up at our local pharmacy. When you get old, you got medications that you have to take sometimes, so I gotta go do that. I went and checked my traps, and I didn't have nothing in there, so I gotta go down and do this, and then I gotta be at the football field at 11 or 11:30. We play in the state semifinal game here today, and if we win that, we'll be in the state championship for single A football here in West Virginia, and we have never done that before. And my son, he's a sophomore on the football team down here, so that's what I got in store today. I'm not going to get to go hunting, so I will get this video out to you all next week. Now, there's some signs for the football team. We have never had a team go to the state championship in football. And right here's our high school. I'll show you a little bit of that. I do more than just hunt and trap, but that's where we'll be at today. And this is our high school right here. And the high school is about 5 miles from my house. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed the first week of deer season and the trapping stuff that I had on here. I will probably not be putting out a second week of deer camp video because I got a deer, and I'm probably not going to go anymore. And if the boys would make it to the state championship, we had to go play in Charleston at 7 o'clock Friday night, and I don't want to take no time off from work. I can still go out and get a doe, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all on the next one, and may the good Lord bless you all.